Okay, class. So we continue 7.2. So for last week work, right? That I sent to your WhatsApp. It's okay, Anna? Any question to ask? If yes, you ask me before I continue the 7.2, yeah? Any questions? No, okay, so class, we continue 7.2. Same as usual, get ready your graph papers. So, okay, look at it. For the constraints here, let's see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of our inequalities. So we draw this diagram first. Then only I teach you how to find the maximum value of this, yeah? So x plus y, okay, remember I mentioned last week. So you can go direct like x plus y equals 6. Yeah, with the x. So we see x must be in the range of 0 to 4. Y is in the range of 0 to 3. Okay, so see how I sketch the diagram. Draw the diagram here, class. Okay, y until, okay, I think I draw until 6. Let's wait, let me see. Okay, so wait. For y-axis, you get 6. Okay, so you get ready this axis first, yeah? X. Okay, so the first one, see, 6, right? Remember last week I taught you, I say, okay, if x plus y is 6, so it just goes 6, 6. If x plus y is 4, you go 4, 4. And it's a solid line, yeah? Okay, next you see, here you are given x. X lies between 0 to 4. So 0 to 4, okay, I draw until 4 here, class. 0 to 4 means these two, 0 to 4. So you label x is 4 first, one at a time. Here you label x plus y equals 6. After that, you see y? Y from 0 to 3. 3, okay, so here. So y is 3. Okay, remember last week I taught you how to get the region? Okay, first of all, we see this. Smaller means down there. Okay, this one out. After that, this one lies between these two. X lies between these two. Lie with between these two means here out. Means in the middle, yeah, from 0 to 4. Same as y, from 0 to 3 means here out, here out. Okay then? Can you see clearly the region here? Yeah, so if the region is here, so okay, we sketch the region, shade the region. And then anything that unwanted one, we just delete it because that's how the yellow part that I shade means is unwanted one, is out one. Okay, then we got this part already. For the shaded region, you're asked to find the maximum value, okay, of P. So class, remember last week I taught you how to shift with the ruler to get a parallel line one, right? So we check and see, do you have any 3x plus 4y here? No, right? We don't have any 3x plus 4y. If you don't have this, last week we had learned one, okay, you let 3x plus 4y equal to, okay, remember I taught you already, I said that you get the common multiple, yeah? 3 and 4, so I let it be 12. And then I find 2 points from here. You can go direct or you want to find to show, up to you. So remember last week, I said that each one I make it 0. X0, when X0, Y3. When Y0, X4. Okay, so class, this one I use a different color to show you. 0, 3, and 4, 0. Okay, so for this line, remember I said that you shift it. Wait a minute. Okay, then this line. Because this time you want to get the maximum value. So to get maximum value, class, for this line, you shift it to the last point. Last point in the shaded region. See? Yeah, I shift it to the last point already. Can you see this point? The last one. If let's say it's minimum, you go down to the last point also. So can you see clearly that I have shifted? Again, see here. You shift the parallel. You place the ruler, okay? You place one ruler here to shift the parallel line. That's what you have learned in Form 2. Form 2 or Form 1, I think, yeah? Then, okay, the last one. The last one to reach the shaded region. So you get this point, class, there? See this point? This point that I got 3, 3. So when you get this already, okay, from the graph. Yeah, okay, you can explain from the graph. So from the graph, the maximum, and you follow here, the maximum value of P equal 3x plus 3y. So the x and y, I got 3, 3 here. See this point? Here, not yeah? So 3, 3, 9. Hey, sorry. This one is 4. Yeah, sorry. 4, 3. So it's 4, 3. So I got 21. Okay, got it, class? Yeah, same now. You copy this and you try question 2 and see. Okay, have a try question 2. Same, okay, we got 4 lines. X plus y equal 8. You apply 8, 8. X plus 2y equal 10. You find any 2 points. So class, is it okay for me to delete this? Yeah, okay, next. So same as usual, class, okay? Just like I say, right, you can go shortcut. X plus Y is 8. Then you just go 8, 8. No need to get the table. Just direct, yeah? X plus 2Y, you can go direct also, class. Let's say, for example, X0. X0, 2, 5, 10. Then you got 10. If Y0, so it's not X0, sorry. X0, Y is 5. 5, huh? Y0, X only you got 10. You can make the table up to you. After that, X greater than 1 is here. Y greater than 1 also is here. So don't forget that, class. Each time you label, yeah, this one is X is 1. Okay, this one is X plus Y. X plus Y is 8. This line is X plus 2Y is 10. And this line, Y equal 1. Okay, class, again. Let me show you, because got students that told me that not so sure, so I explain to you all. Okay, less than 8, this line. Less than 8 means here out. This one also less than 10. Less than 10 means on top out. Greater than 1 to the right, so left side out. Here also Y greater than 1. Greater means on top. Okay, this part out. Got it? So you shade like what I taught you just now, yeah? George, just now you said that you're not so sure, right? Okay, then this region. Shade the region. Okay, next. Same, I delete those that are unwanted, the yellow part. It's not a must for you to follow me to highlight the space that I wanted, yeah? Okay, next. See, yeah? We let. Because we don't have 3x plus 2y here, it's like just now. Let 3x plus 2y. Okay, now Josh, just how you asked me this one, right? So for this part, okay, what you need to do is you find a common multiple. Common multiple means what, 3, 2, 6. If sometimes you feel that, oh, 6, the number is too small, the line is so small, you can make it 12, 6, 12, 18, 24, up to you. Okay? You got what I mean? Now, maksud saya, let's say you put 6. X0, Y is 3. Cannot, can be, up to you one. It's not that you must use 6, you can go 12, as long as they are common multiple. Yeah? Okay, we see? X0, X0, 2, 3, 6. So Y is 3. Y0, 3, 2, 6. Okay, you got this line. So, wait, now let me see. You're asked to find both. Can you see? One is with the maximum. Then find the maximum and minimum. So I join this first, yeah? Okay, class. From this line, you want to get the maximum and minimum, same as just now. Okay, so for the parallel, I shift to the maximum. The last point from the shaded region, okay, you see? If you tell that this one not yet, you see, we still can move until here. Is it too light? And okay, wait, now I change the weight. Seems like a bit light. Listen here. Yeah, it should be okay, yeah? Now, so this is the last point, can you see? The last one, the maximum. Then after that, I shift to the minimum. Shift to the minimum. And the minimum is here. Okay, see the two lines that have shifted. So can be seen clearly, class, that the maximum is here. Not here, not here, it's here. So 7, 1. And the minimum is here. See, 1, 1. Okay, you can explain the 2 points already. Can explain the 2 points. You say from the graph here, the maximum of Q is what? The minimum of Q is what? Okay, from the graph. From the graph, or you don't draw from the graph, it's okay one. You just tell that the minimum value of Q, okay, see your Q, 3x plus 2y. Then after that, the maximum value of Q. Okay, now minimum there, 1, 1. You substitute 1, 1. Maximum, you substitute 7, 1. Okay, got it? Now just shift to the parallel line, yeah? So minimum, I get 5. And the maximum, I got 20, 23. Yeah, 23. Okay. Good. So same thing, write down anything that needed, then get ready to question 3. Try to read question 3. Understand the question 3 first, yeah? Okay, done, yeah? Next. All done? Okay, we go question 3. So starting from question 3, this one, we call it long questions here. Okay, more will come out in your soalan panjang, yeah? A farmer sells 2 types of chickens, A and B, each day. On a certain day, not more than 5 chickens. Okay, wait, now I find, because when I read this one, I have to see the conditions. X represent the number of chicken of type A. See? Y represent type B. So now we go one by one, class. Okay, listen carefully. How are you going to form this? So first of all, okay, we see not more than 5 chickens of type A are sold. Not more than 5, so not more than 5. First one, I get ready. And the number of chickens of type B sold is not more than that of type A. So B, not more than that of type A. Okay? Yeah, so the question mentioned about B and A. Next, the total number of chickens of type A and 2 times of B, type A, and 2 times of B, wait, is not more than 12. Is not more than 12. Okay? Then you're asked to write 3, right? Then we have done the 3 other than these 2 that later you have to follow when you are asked to sketch. So we have done section A. Section B, okay, using a suitable scale. Question didn't give the scale. You're asked to use a suitable one. And shift the region R. Yeah, you're asked to tell R which satisfy all the above constraints, right? Okay, so class now, the same thing. You can make a suitable one. Then after that, you sketch the region first while waiting for me to give you the other section, yeah? How to decide? Let's say here, right? X0, Y6, Y6, Y0, Y0, X12, right? So maybe you can do the x-axis until 12, depends on the questions, okay? Okay, so y-axis, just suggest you to make it until, I think 10 should be okay, 8 or 10, yeah? And x-axis, you can make it until 12. Okay, I start to sketch the region that needed, yeah? Sorry, shade the region. Okay, you can follow my skill here, but the following one, I want you to try and see. You draw the line and shade the region that needed. Okay, keep doing it. Oh, done, huh? Okay, so fast, yeah? Okay, good. And if you still not yet finished drawing, if done, I explain to you. Yeah, all done, yeah? Like class. Now, look at the first one. So, x equal 5, the first one, right? See? So, okay, I go x equal 5 here. Second one, y equal to x. Yeah, this one, y equal to x. X is 1, y is 1, x is 2, y is 2. Third one is, okay, like what I said just now, when x 0, y 6. When y 0, x 12. Okay, so I label first here, class. This one is y equal x. X equal 5. X plus 2y equal 12. Okay, so class, there, these two, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis given, so we just follow, okay, same like just now, I'll show you again, which part that out, okay, so x smaller than 5, x smaller than 5 means this one out. Next, y smaller than x means bawah, yeah? bawah, so here out. After that, okay, this one also smaller. Smaller means ke bawah. Here also out. And these two to the right. Y-axis, x greater than 0 means here out. Y greater than 0 on top, same, here out. Okay, and then we can see the region. Yeah, after you notice which part are out, we can see the region here. This is the region. So you must read carefully. If question asks you to shade the region, and tell this is R. So you tell R, okay? So we have done this, okay? So same like just now, I delete the yellow part. Now, okay, so we follow this part. So B we have done. Means in the exam you write in details which one is A, this one you write down B, the graph. Okay, C. If the profits of selling chickens of type A and type B, so means okay, profit, I make it P. Type A, profit is 5 ringgit, 5x. So type B, profit is 3 ringgit, so 3y. Okay, continue like this, class. You let 5x plus 3y. Yeah, before that, you have to see whether any 5x plus 3y here. So we don't have, right? Okay, we don't have, so you have to draw this line and shift it to the maximum point. Okay, I keep trying. Let 5x plus 3y. Common multiple, like I mentioned just now. Now you tell let 5x plus 3y equal, okay, common multiple can be 15, can be 30. Yeah. Okay, so just make it 15 or 30 up to you. Then draw this line, use the dash line. After that, you shift to the maximum. And after that, you can explain that the maximum profit. Okay, so I got an answer of 35 ringgit 50 cents. You try to get and see. If you couldn't get, you let me know, yeah, class? Okay, done or still? Yes, Yansim? Oh, can't get 35 ringgit 50 cents. Okay, dapat. Listen to me, Yansim. You know how to get this? Okay, like again, Yansim, you see, 5x. You look at this one. X0. Yeah. George can get, okay, George, if you can get, you wait for me for a while, What about you, Ray? Yes, okay. For you that sudah boleh dapat jawapan while waiting for me, you can try to understand question 4, or maybe you, okay, follow to listen, it's okay. I see, see, X. Then see, when X0, Y5. Y0, 5, 3, 15, X is 3. Okay, so same like just now. Same like just now, I draw this line, Okay, then you draw this line. Then after that, what you do is, you have to read carefully. Okay, now this line, can you understand, So now the question asks you to get maximum. Wait, class. Okay, so class, sorry, okay. Now you need to shift to what? To the maximum. Okay, see how I shift to the maximum, the last one. There, okay, and see, you see, that the last one is here. See that? Okay, this is the last point, not this one. Okay, because if you shift, it's still not yet to the last one, can you see? Yeah, so you have to shift over here. Okay, what I have is 5 and 3.5. So, can you see this point? 5 and 3.5. Now, one thing that I want you to take note, class, since this is a profit, so decimal is accepted. But let's say this is not the profit. Maybe the number of students, okay, the number of students, the number of bus, van, and so on. So this point, although this is a maximum, let's say, okay, like what I mentioned, so you have to get the nearest answer. Okay, let's say this is not accepted for the number of students, so you can go the nearest one, this point, 5, 3. Okay, we have to see whether it's 5, 3 or maybe 4, 4. You substitute and see which that's suitable. Means you have to try to get this or this if it represent a number. So you decide whether this or this, you substitute to see which that make maximum. Okay, 3.5 is still accepted because we are talking about profit. Okay, so you make it 5 times 5 plus 3 times 3.5. Yeah, so you get 35 ringgit 50 cents. Okay, can follow? Okay, na MC? Yeah, okay, next. Get ready for question 4. Okay, question 4. You try to form the inequalities without my explanation first and see. And then you try to draw to the graph, shade the region, then later only I continue the rest. Okay, so write down first before I delete that class. Okay, keep doing. This way. Okay, how is it, class? Done or still? Still, okay. Yes, Chia. Oh, you want to confirm the inequalities, yeah? Okay. Now, class, since you're not so sure before you draw to get the inequalities, okay? I three inequalities, like together we check and see. A retailer sells two types of pens, P and Q. Okay, we check and see X for pen, P. Y for Q, okay? X for pen P, Y for Q. So we have a look and see. The cost for pen P is 20 ringgit, Q 30. Profit P 10, Q 30. You got a capital of 600. Okay, we start the first one. Capital of 600. Modal lah. Capital the modal lah. Modal yang dapatnya is 600. Okay, so we see cost for 20x. So for first part A, wait class, sorry. 20x, Q 30, 30y. Where they got the capital of 600 means you can use exactly 600 or less than that. We can't use more than that, okay? And then simplify, divide 10, divide 10, divide 10, yeah? Okay, next, the second one, we see the profit, and not less than. The profit that made, not less than. The profit that made not less than 300 ringgit. Okay, we see the profit for pen P, 10 ringgit. Pen Q, 30 ringgit. Okay, now so say we divide 10, yeah? X plus 3y, that is 30. So the third one is what? The number of pen P sold, P, not more than means this 3 times of Q, 3y. And remember, I told you before, I said you try to make it y to the left and y positive, yeah? So I turn it 3y greater than x. Or you can make it y equal to mx plus c, easier for you to substitute later. Yeah, you shift the 3 down. Okay, so far that yeah, they asked me about this, and this. Okay, because you're asked to write 3 inequalities. Okay, so like draw these 3, then other than another 2, yeah? X-axis and Y-axis one. But for these questions, you're asked to use a scale of 2 cm, 2 cm to 10 pence, and 2 cm to 5 pence on the Y-axis. So you shade the region of R first, okay? Then later on, I show you how to get, yeah, I'll show you how to get to section B. Okay, remember just now, right, I mentioned already how to draw this one, because from what the information that given, so you follow, okay, the yellow one. Yeah, you follow just now, okay, wait, you look at your section B there. Look at the question B, yeah? There, B here. You're asked to use 2 cm to 10 for the x-axis and 2 cm to 5. Okay, I follow this first, class. So you look at this. Okay, like class, like just now, you follow my one. Y-axis 2 cm to 5. 2 cm to 5. So you see here. Okay, for example, you can like what I mentioned, right? You can make the table to see the value. Let's say x0. x0, y20. Okay, now for this part, what I meant is you have to decide, okay, until where to draw, right? So, like what I mentioned before, class, okay? Let's say the first one, the second one. Then you can decide until where to draw the third one. Okay, for example, this one, x0. Remember, I taught you to get each zero, x0, y20. y0, y0, x30. Now you can make this table to decide until where you should get a scale of the number, yeah? Okay, let's say this one, xy, x0, see, y10, y0, x30. And for this one, x0, y0. Okay, then for x here, because you want to divide with the 3 here, so you can make it, for example, x30. Now this is y equal mx. Y equal mx, so you don't put each one 0 lah, because it's melalui asalan lah, passes the origin, yeah? So I make it x30, y you get 10. X30, y you get 10. Okay, that class now, you see? For x, you get the number until 30, you can see here. For y, until 20 will do. Okay? So class, now look at B, you can start to draw this one. Every 2 cm for 5. So follow the scale that given. And this one, every 2 cm for 10. I actually want to draw until 30, so I make one extra lah. It's okay one, class? So Yancy, you asked me about this. Is that okay, na? Yes, okay. Right, class. Now you can draw this line and sketch the, shade the region that needed. Okay, I keep doing. Because I got you how to get the inequalities already, yeah? This why I go a bit slow with you all, because these are the questions will come out in a paper 2. And paper 2 is not hard for you to score marks for this chapter, okay? Okay, start to draw, yeah? Okay, done drawing, yeah? I'm checking. Any of you still? Because most students have done. Any of you still? Okay, checking. This one, 0, 20, and 30, 0. Okay, we got the first one, label 2x plus 3y equal to 60, yeah, the first one. Okay, next, this one, x0, y10. So, same, 30, 0 here, okay? 30, 0 is the same. So this line is x plus 3y equal 30. Next, this one, 30, 10. Okay, same like just now class. Okay, I shade the unwanted region first, yeah? First, we see this one, smaller than 60, down. So this one out. Second one, also smaller than, okay, wait, up. This one greater, sorry. Greater, this line greater, so down, out. And this line is greater also on top. So here out. And then after that, you look at the question there. X greater than 0 means to the right, here out. Y also greater than 0 means on top, this part out. Then can we see clearly? Can we see clearly? The region that needed is here. Okay now? The question also asks you to write down R. So I write R. I must follow the questions if asked to write R. So like just now, okay, I delete those that unwanted region. Here. Okay, next. Look at C. Okay, now look at C. So I need some space here, class. I delete this one because we have drawn the line. In a certain month, the number of pen Q sold is twice. Q is Y. Sold is twice the number of pen P. Twice the number of pen P sold. So you are given Y equal 2x. A bit different with the previous one. Okay? Equation that given. Equation that given. Then you are asked to find the maximum profit obtained by the retailer. The retailer means maximum profit. So what is this? Okay, so class, so it's not like just now we have to shift the line like just now, no. So this one a bit different. Okay, we see what is the difference. So now you're given this line, y equal to 2x. Okay, for example, x0, y0. Okay, I make it x10. 2 times 10, 20. So take note now, class. This one a bit different with the previous one. So you are given when y equal to 2x. Yeah, I repeat the number of pen Q sold is twice the number of pen P. Find the maximum profit. The maximum profit means obtained by the retailer. So you want to get the maximum profit. Look at the line, class, the profit line. Which one makes a profit line? Yeah, 10 ringgit. Okay, look at the questions, huh? Okay, the questions are given there. You look at line number 3. The profits of selling a pen P and a pen Q are 10 ringgit and 30 ringgit respectively. So the profit, okay, profit from the question there is profit. We know that is 10x plus 330y. So means, okay, from this line, the question said, from this line, yeah, when y is 2 times of x, which part? Okay, so which one that you'll get the maximum value? Okay, class, listen to me, because we want to know 10 ringgit for 1 pen of x, 30 ringgit for pen of y. So xy represent the number of pen. So from the red line there, although the maximum is here, we are not using this point, although the maximum is here. Why? Because you see the x that we get is not the whole number, like you see. Because when I draw from here, I can see the point here is not lies on the vertex of the small grid. Okay, the small grid. So I can see my point here somewhere middle. So the number of pens sold is twice the number of pen piece sold. I have to check, okay, the condition that very near to this. So what I can see from here is the nearest one. Okay, I found this. This point that is 7, 14. Okay, see that? The number, see, 2, 7, 14. 2, 7, 14. You cannot get this because this point is what you know, class. Take note, I didn't choose this point because this point is um, 7.5 and 15. That is here, 2 times 7.5 is 15. So this point is not accepted because 7.5 cannot use as a number of pen. Tak boleh. We don't say that 7.5 pen. Okay, got what I mean, class? Just I had mentioned, so make sure when you choose, you must see whether it's accepted or not. If let's say this is the profit, okay lah, the profit. But now it's not the profit. 10 and 30 only is a profit. X and Y represent the number of pen, okay? So here we can explain already from this part. We can explain the maximum profit. That is 10 times 7 plus 30 times 15. Okay, because the Y is 15, okay? So I get, 490. Okay, class, can you follow so far? So make sure that not all the point can be accepted. You must read carefully, yeah? Okay, so write down anything that needed. Then I give you a short break before I continue question 5. Okay, have a short break, yeah? Okay, class, get ready. We continue question 5, yeah? Okay, like class, same as usual. You try to get these 3 inequalities and see. Try to understand to get these 3 inequalities. Then after that, same like just now, I want you to try to draw the graph. You're asked to use a suitable scale, using a suitable scale. I think this one later I show you how to decide which scale to be used. You get these 3 inequalities first. X is for P, Y is for Q, yeah? Okay, I keep trying first. Yeah, so you finish the Roman 1 until 3. I'll show you the answer first before you draw. If not, later you get the wrong answer, yeah? If you get the wrong answer, then you draw the graph also, you get the wrong one, okay? Done, yeah? Okay. Any of you still? Any of you? George, done, is it? George? Done, yeah? Okay, what about Ray? Done, yeah? Okay, next class. Okay, now we see Karina done or not? 1 until 3. Because the rest done. Okay, like checking, yeah? So we see the first one. The number of P is not more than 3 times. So P is what? X, huh? Okay, X. X is not more than 3 times of Q. Okay, remember just how I said, always change the Y to the left and to positive. So since this one, because sometimes you might careless, then you shade the wrong region. So you turn it to 3Y greater than X, then Y greater than 1 over 3X. Okay, second one, the total time taken to make the 2 types is not more than 30 hours a week. 30 hours, okay, we see the hour. 2 hours for X and 3 hours for Y, where it's not more than 30, okay? It's not more than 30, yeah? Up to you, you can make it, even you get this already, right? You want everything to Y equal to MX plus C, you can shift one, it's okay one. Yeah, because you shift, it's easier for you to find the X and Y. Now, what I meant, okay, see, if you want to shift like this, 3Y negative 2X plus 30, and then Y negative 2 per 3X plus 30 divide 3, you're going to get 10. Like this also can be accepted one, it's okay one. Boleh, yeah? Roman 3. Okay, we see Roman 3. The total number of P then twice the number of Q. P and twice the number of Q is not less than 14 units a week. So you can shift, it's okay, up to you. I'll just leave it like this because you want to find the 2 points, right? So we have these 3 inequalities already. Okay, class, now your turn again. Try to draw these 3 lines. And then after that, shade the region. Shade the region and label with R. Try to draw and see. Yeah, like what I said, I wish to decide until where I said you find the 2 points. You see the 2 points that needed. Let's say X0, Y10. Here, X0, y7. Here x0, y10. Can you see that? So means the y-axis you can go until 10. Got it? Yeah, okay. So for x-axis, let's say here we got 14. X-axis 15 here. Until 15, the maximum is 15. 15, but you can have more than that. So, and just now I have shown you. So it means you can go to the y-axis until 10 will do. X-axis just now until 15. Yeah, maybe you can draw until 20. All right, need until 15 will do. Always remember, yeah, for this type of question within this chapter, you have to see the x, the y that you have to fill to the maximum or minimum. Whether x represent a whole number or can be used as decimal. Yeah, must be carefully, okay? This way. Okay, done, right? Some have done. Any of you still? If still, I'll wait for you. If not, I'll show you whether your answer is correct or not. Any of you still? Now, okay, the class, we see the first one. This one. Y equal to 1 over 3x. So x0, y0. Okay, maybe I make it x, can divide with 3, 1. 15, 15, 5. I didn't make a table anymore, yeah, because 15, 5, you just substitute one by one. Okay, so this is, you can write down x equal 3y or y equal to 1 over 3x. Next, okay, this one, x0, y10. y0, x15. So this line that I'm going to draw is, this line I'm going to draw is 2x plus 3y, that is 30. Okay, next we see the third one. X0, y7, y0, x14. So 14 is here. Okay, so this line plus x plus 2y for 14. So how many? We have three inequalities already, okay? 1, 2, 3, that we have drawn, yeah? Okay, and these three we have done. So another one is x-axis, y-axis, okay? And so class, now we see which to shade the region again. Okay, this one. This is the first one down, yeah? Okay, smaller means down. This one greater. Greater means the atas. So here out. After that, this line greater also on top. Here out. So x greater than 0 ke kanan. Y greater than 0 ke atas. So this section out. Okay, so we can see the region that you need to shade already. You can see there. Here. And name it R. Okay, so delete, same as just now. Okay, then we have this part. Okay, now what I want you to do is, then we have done B. Okay, class, look at C. Use the graph that you construct here. Answer the following question, class. If Rosia makes 4 units of handicraft P, means when X is P, right? P, yeah? Means when X is 4. Find the range of the number of handicraft Q means Y. Find the range of Y she can make in the week. So means how? Okay, class, now you draw a line of X equal to 4 here. So this one also different with the previous one. Previous, we did a few questions that we shift the line one, right? Yeah. So now when X equal to 4, you draw a line X equal to 4 across the region that they have shaded. So you're asked to find the range of Y. What is Y? Does our Y represent, what's that? You know, what is Y? I forgot already. Just a minute. Handicraft, right? Okay, handicraft. So must be whole number also. Yeah, must be whole number, class. So you must see this. This is not a whole number. So we cannot choose this one. You're going to choose a whole number, okay? There, I get here. And here, see? I don't choose here. Unless if this is a whole number, okay? So means I chose this one. But now I want to get the range, right? Okay, so 5 to 7. See? 5 to 7. So 5 to 7 class, so means for the range here, you tell that lies between 5 to 7. Okay? Range, this is how you draw the line, then you see the maximum and the minimum. And here the maximum is not accepted because it's not a whole number. Okay? Can follow all of you? Yeah. If the profit obtained for P is 10 ringgit, okay, so profit, so I make it P lah. Oh, here got P already, yeah? Here got P, so we don't use P lah. Okay, I let profit, I let F. Because here we got P, we don't use P anymore. 10 ringgit for X and 12 ringgit for Y. Okay, so class, remember, this one is the shift one, shift the parallel line. So same like just now, I let, okay, again, I let 10x plus 12y be the common multiple. Common multiple 10 and 12, okay, I make it 120. 120. So x0, y10. y0, x, you get 12. y0, for x, you get 12, 10, 11, 12 here. Okay, this line is for you to shift one because you also get the maximum profit. So it's like just now, class. Okay, I draw this line. Okay, draw this line. Then shift it to the maximum. So now, okay, I shift it to the maximum. Can you see this point? Okay, maximum. A bit up only. But, class, again, you see this point? This point is not suitable because it's not a whole number. Again, it's not a whole number. So I have to find one point that the nearest to get the whole number. The nearest, I think I get this one. 9, okay, can see clearly at 9, 4. This point, 9, 4. The nearest one, 9, 4. Whole number. This one is not suitable. Okay, na? 10 and 3 point something. Tak boleh lah. Because X and Y represent a whole number for the handicraft, okay? So now, from the graph, we explain the maximum profit. That is 10 times 9, 12 times 4. 90 plus 48, 90 plus 48. Yeah, 138. Okay. So, you know why I choose 9, 4 plus? Because like I said, right, X, Y represent the number of handicraft, so it should be a whole number. Okay. Okay, so same thing, anything that needed right now, then get ready to question 6. So same as just now, question 6 will ask you write the 3 inequalities also. So 6, section C, also different with the previous one, okay? So same like just now, you construct the 3 inequalities, you shade the region, then I guide you question C. Most will be the same. The hardest part is section C, ask you to find the maximum or the minimum one, okay? Okay, done in the class. Can I delete or still need it? Any of you still need this solution? Any of you? Done, okay. checking the inequalities, yeah. I just write down only the inequalities. If you can't get only, I explain to you how to get, yeah. So the first one, section A, yeah. X plus Y greater than 20. Okay, there I have written these three. Any of you need help? Which one that you couldn't get, you let me know. You can tell first, second, or third. First, second, or third. Which one that you can't get? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, any of you need help faster? No questions, huh? Okay, class now. 2 cm to 5 volts. And 2 cm to 10 volts. So you know how to decide, yeah? Same. 20, can you see just now I mentioned already? X plus Y 20, so we need 20, 20. Wait, let me check this one. 40. So I go until 40 here. Y, X0, Y 40. Y, I go until 40. I think X, you go until 20 will do, yeah? Okay, my class, can start to ready this. I cannot follow my scale. Can start to draw. I shade the region also, and write down R. Okay, done or still? Still, okay. Done, okay. Any of you still? Okay, now look at your answers. See, check, 20. There we got 20, 20. Then after that, Y half X, X, okay, I make it X 20, Y 10. Next, x0, x0, y40, y0, x20. Okay, na class? Then I sketch, I shade that right now. Okay now. This region. You can do like just now, unwanted region. What I shaded with the yellow like this. Okay now? Should be okay, right? Okay, next. If Ahmad buys, take note, 15 workbooks. Excuse me, workbook is Y. Y, okay. So, means when Y is 15, find the maximum amount of money left. Okay, class, take note. So if you want to find the maximum of amount of money left, means that you have to get what? The minimum money spent, right? Take note, you want to find maximum amount of money left, means that from this graph, you have to find the minimum money that's spent. Okay, so don't get confused for this. Is it? Now, let's say you have some pocket money. You want to find maximum money of your pocket money that left, means that you spend the least, right? So you spend the least means, okay, see how I do? When Y is 15 here, then Y is 15. So what you need to get is the minimum that you spend there, here. Cannot. If I change the minimum amount of money left, means you spend the most. Then you get this point. You get this point, okay? So can you see what I mean? So here you get 5 and 15. I repeat, if you change the other way, you get 12.5. This is about what? Reference book. So class, if reference book, this point, maximum one is not accepted, because this is 12.5, so you must go a bit in to find the whole number. As this question asks you, the maximum money that left, we find the minimum money that spent. Okay, so you explain that minimum x when y is 15, see that? When y is 15, then we got the minimum x is 5. Minimum x is 5. Okay, so you get the maximum amount of money that is left equal, wait, I have to find the minimum money spent first, sorry. Yeah, I have to find the minimum money spent means 10 times, just now was that? The third inequality is 10 times 5 plus 5 times 15. Okay, you look at the third inequalities that you get just now, yeah? So means the minimum money that's spent is 125. Okay, so you are given 200 ringgit, right? So to get the money that left, 200 ringgit minus 125 ringgit. So the maximum money that left, I get 75 ringgit. Okay, class? How is it? Can you understand that? Yeah, okay, nice right now. Yes, Yan Sim, still can't understand. Oh, can't understand the condition. Okay, what I meant, Yan Sim, For example, you are given 200 ringgit as a pocket money. You have to find the maximum amount of money left. Means you think of what? You have to spend the least, right? Spend the least. Clear or not? Now this is what, okay, you look at this and see. Just now I substitute to 10x. Okay, we see the price there. 10x. 10 ringgit for the reference book. 5 ringgit for the workbook. There, see? That's why I substitute here. 5. Means when you, let's say you bought, okay, see that? Buys 15 workbooks, then Y is 15. So means X here is 5. Okay, nah? You must get the minimum money that you spend. Only you can have maximum money that left. Yeah, substitute here, got it? Yes, huh? Okay, class. Not enough time for me to go further. So I leave, we have done 6, right? Okay, I leave 7 and 8 as homework for y'all, okay? Yeah? Okay, so mark down 7 and 8 as homework. Okay, so until here today, y'all have a good day. See you. Bye-bye. Yes, good night. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.